Okay, hi everybody. welcome. I'm going to be doing 6 readings from, I'm going to do Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aqua, and Pisces. And I'm asking basically your spirit guides, like, what is the challenge coming toward you? And what's the advice from your spirit guides and that most likely outcome? So I'll be asking that. I'm going to be talking to Libra, so I like to invite in angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light to guide me, to give clear, accurate messages for all the signs. Libra is where I'm starting. My Libra subscribers, tell me what they need to know. You got a 111 here. Could be a message for someone. 111. I also have oops, and the outcome, share the love. Okay, bottom of the deck here, what you have is the shine card, sunshine card, which is abundance, joy, love. And I feel like this is how, what they're telling us is how you're gonna, the path to get to that sunshine, that abundance, that love, that happiness, stability within yourself, you know. So what I see as your challenge is this number 11 card. It is the Justice card, right? It's Libra. And this one is called Detach. So I feel like we're going to clarify that, but I feel like you kind of need to look at something from a different perspective in order to see, you know, a different perspective of whatever it is that happened. Sometimes our human piece is so afraid, you know. So then the next card that comes out is the Manifest card. That's the number 1 card. So the advice is to start working with that energy. I feel like I remember a reading for you guys not too long ago that was kind of about that, like playing with manifestation, starting small, you know, like making it a small list and looking for those things, manifesting small things like a certain color flower or a certain item, you know, a certain color, whatever it might be, like practicing small manifestation goals. I feel like that's kind of your advice here. And the outcome here from this, once you detach and once you start playing with the manifesting thing, here's what I feel like. I feel like there's healing coming for you. This is the 3 of Cups, and it's called Share the Love. So I feel like you're being called to share your love, to be kind to others, to offer love everywhere you go. Leave people a little bit better than you found them, in a better state, you know. Just work on that, you know. I feel like that's the outcome. I feel like once you detach and start manifesting, I feel like that's the outcome of it. You're healing and you're really sharing your love with everyone. You're trusting in your soul. You're following its lead, and you are you're just completely in tune with your own soul, which is beautiful. So let's clarify here with the detached card. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys about this detaching. Let's see if we can get like a backstory, something that happened. This is something, you know, you're trying to seek the justice in something in this card, you know. In order to find the justice, you really do kind of have to step out of your human fear, right? Okay, so this is what's happening. I did see that at the bottom of the deck, believe it or not. It was with the 10 of Cups. So it could be about family or somebody that you love, you know. This card can mean a lot of things. Seven of Swords. It looks like it's pretty rough for this bird. Home disrupted. You know, she's sad. She's, you know, and obviously someone did something that hurt her. Page of Swords is here, so I feel like you're doing some research on something, or this could have something to do with a child, right? I feel like you're really trying hard to be patient with yourself and heal through this, and change the energy, transmute the energy, you know, and become balanced within yourself. I also see with this specific card that there's an angel around you that is helping you with this balance and helping you with this self-love, is basically what that is saying to me, right? But you are being protected while this is happening for you. So, and what's happening is whatever you lost, whatever happened, it was to promote your own spiritual growth. This is the Hierophant card. This is definitely like a stairway to the light, right? So I feel like sometimes, you know, things happen that really move us to go inside and fix some stuff, you know, and I feel like that's what you're doing. I do feel like there's some stability coming here for you, money-wise. Let's clarify the Manifest card. Why is this here for Libra Spirit? There she is, Queen of Pentacles. So you're manifesting stability, I feel like. The perfect time to make your move towards something. What is it? What are you manifesting here? It's like you're manifesting something. Okay. Well, it looks like it's got something to do with a soul friend and with spirit. 8 of Wands. So maybe you're manifesting, like hearing from somebody that you feel is a soul friend, you know. Maybe you want to, you know, hear from them. Maybe you want to stimulate conversation and you're like waiting for the perfect time to make your offer. And whatever it is you're waiting for here, whatever it is you're manifesting, it's going to work out. You're going to get what you want. The 6 of Wands is about fame. It's about winning. It's about victory. And this 3 of Pentacles, it's about working with someone. So when it's piled on top of that 2 of Cups and that 8 of Wands, I feel like you're manifesting something. Let's get one more. I feel like it's stability, like Queen of Wands energy, you know, like you're trying to manifest being stable with finances is what it looks like. Yeah. I feel like you're also working through some stuff. Like I feel like, you know, this is kind of connected with that 11 card. It's the 5 of Cups. It's like letting something go. It's like saying goodbye. And you know as well as I do that saying goodbye is never easy, or letting go of something is never easy. Change is never easy. So that's what I feel like you're doing. I do feel like this is going to come in quite quickly, because I feel like once you detach, you know, over here with this card, this is your very own card. Once you like kind of take a step back and I don't know, I feel like you're almost talking to your inner spirit like about this, and I kind of feel like they're showing you the way, you know, with these 2 cards. They're like, come on. Yeah, that was bad. But look what's next. Like, we had to slow you down. So what's happening is you're working on manifesting. It's happening. I do see some kind of big, like, win here with the 6 of Wands. Like, I don't know if that's about work or becoming famous, but whatever it is, I feel like it's stability in your life, whatever you're doing. And I do see you letting go of something. Now, over here, let's clarify, share the love and the trust card. This is the outcome. Let's see. What's the outcome for Libra here? Why is the share in the trust card? So your advice here And the outcome here is to share your love and just trust the universe, trust your soul, like in this endeavor. I feel like you are. I feel like that what they're saying is like, this is what's going to happen. Is you're, I feel like you're just accepting whatever happens, seeing it from another perspective, and like moving forward is bringing in a whole bunch of opportunities. Seven of Cups. Maybe you're going back to some places that you've already been. Here is the Judgment card, the final decision, you know. Look at how similar these two cards are in the message, right? It's really about letting your soul guide and let your human take a rest. Because I feel like, I mean, and you're doing it kind of in that first card, that first 11 card, right? You're kind of like stepping back and detaching from the situation and allowing your soul to lead, which is great. You're going to understand your relationship with spirit. I feel like that's one of the nicest cards that a person could get. What your soul wants you to know is that no matter how bad things have gotten, that they've never ever left you. And I feel like, honestly, that's the lesson that you're learning, is to like rely on that inner soul, that's inner spirit that belongs to you, you know? Okay, let's see what else is happening here for the outcome here. So you're allowing your soul to lead you, and the byproduct of that is offering love to everyone, you know, a kind word. It's also understanding that nothing is happening without your soul's awareness, your soul's blessings, your soul's guidance, right? So it's like what they're saying to me is when you decide to go ahead and let your soul out and lead you, I feel like you're turning these two negative cards. It's the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords, and you're turning it into the Sun. Remember, we had the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So this is your path. This is what Spirit wants you to experience. They want you to understand how much they're in your life, how much Spirit guides you, and how much they really do take care of you. And the transmuting of the energy is like going from this, confused and sad. This is a very, very sad card. It's a very broken-hearted card, right? And it's turning into Sun, right? So I feel like what Spirit's doing is healing that piece of you that feels broken and confused. And what they're giving you in return is abundance and joy. And I feel like you're going to be able to see that around you, you know? I feel like you're going to understand your purpose, why you came, how important your life has been. Seven of Pentacles. It's about planting seeds of love, you know? Yeah. How fair you've been in your life. I feel like that's what Spirit is showing you, is like, we see what you've done with your love. You're planting it everywhere, and you're also receiving it back. And I feel like that's kind of part of it. And I also feel like you're getting confident and strong, and you have this courage that you didn't have before. And I feel like you're going to feel all of that. Oh my gosh, look what's at the bottom. Even the Empress is here. So you definitely have like a bunch of really powerful beings around you, or energies, right? I do see that, you're growing spiritually like crazy. I feel like you're forming a bond with Spirit. And it's one that is going to be like the kind of feeling like I mean, you're never going to have to feel like this again, because they're showing you, like, they're showing you something from your soul's perspective. That's the whole reading. It's about understanding, like, your soul path and what your soul's got in mind, right? It's for you to love and to give love, and our souls are 100% love. So it's not, it's not such a far-fetched idea for us to, like, understand that, right? Okay, so next reading is Scorpio, and I'm going to ask any angel, spirit, guides, please give me clear, accurate readings for my Scorpio subscribers. You need to know the challenge coming up, what your advice is, and what the outcome is going to most likely be. Okay, woo. Scorpio, first card out, Lovers. The Lovers card in the Major Arcana. So your challenge is in love. Or a choice, right? Tell me what the advice is. Ooh. Okay, so alright, so here's what I have. At the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like it's important for you to know, like, this is something that you had planned, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is here to say, like, well, things are going to change, and it's because it's part of your soul path. So first card out in your challenge is the Lovers. So this could be about a decision that you have to make, a choice. And then in the middle, you've got the Refusing to See and Reach Out cards. So I feel like you have your I feel like you have your crown and your third eye blocked, according to this card. It's called Refusing to See, but you have, like, a helmet on. And I do see a big ball of light trying to get through, but the helmet is not allowing it in, right? And Spirit is saying, we got you, boo. But there are some things that you have to ask about. Like, you have to ask for their help. And so I feel like that's what they're saying. Like, we are holding you. We are supporting you. But if you want more help than that, you have to, like, reach out to us and ask. So this could be about spirits. It also could be about friends. And then the outcome here is like a brand new perspective here. Clarity of belief that causes a transformation. I guess that kind of is you, isn't it? The butterfly. Constantly going through changes. I was reading something the other day about astrology, and it was saying that about Scorpios, like, they actually do a death and rebirth, like, on a daily basis. They're constantly doing it. That's your life path when you're a Scorpio. And I was thinking, like, man, that seems hard, right? Okay, so we're gonna ask another deck here about the Lovers. Okay, so your challenge. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Should I stay or should I go? Have I put enough effort into this? I see Eight of Wands. That's spirit activity. It could be also about maybe getting some kind of communication. I feel like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for maybe to get stability in your own, or feel stable in your own world, right? But most of all, I feel like what's happening is Hierophant, higher learning, going up the stairway toward the light. It could also mean, it could be talking about a marriage too, the Hierophant. It could be talking about making a choice of some kind. Like it's about something that you've put energy in and you're asking yourself, should I put any more in? The Hierophant. This could be about work with that Queen of Pentacles. It could be about an earth sign. It could be like somebody with a Mother Gaia energy, very tapped in, you know, meditator, kind of that kind of vibe. But what I feel like is, you know, there's just some kind of big challenge here. Four of Wands, yeah. I feel like you want Four of Wands. You want stability, right? But I feel like you're healing. You're healing up from something. You've got Four of Wands, Four of Swords, I mean. So it's like you're in a healing position. What are you learning in the healing position? I feel like you're getting spirit messages about truth. And honestly, you could be like communicating with other realms. You know, maybe they're speaking to you in your dreams while you're healing about a certain direction. I also feel like there's people involved or coming in to help you see something in a different way that you didn't know, that you didn't have before. But I feel like since you're doing it in the Four of Swords, I feel like, you know, it's mostly, it could be like dreams and stuff, is what I feel like, you know. I do see you having a lot of success here, being applauded. You know, people are looking at you and they're like, oh, so proud of Scorpio. Is he walking away from something? What is it? Okay. Alright. I feel like you're walking away from a transformation, honestly. And I do feel like there is a King, Queen of Pentacles here. So there's a divine couple, or not a divine, but a vibe match here for you, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with, like, so the vibe would be very earthy energy for both people. That would be the vibration you'd be at. Both of you could have money, or together you could make money. I feel like, honestly, for some of you, this relationship has already been stable and solid, right? But there needs to be some sort of a transformation. Somebody maybe have walked away. And then I see Five of Cups. Very, very sad. Like, very, very sad. Having to let something go. Tell me what the Five of Cups is for Scorpio, please. Why is the Five of Cups here for Scorpio? You're letting it go, but it's got you feeling like really like guarded, like you don't want to let anyone in, like you're guarding yourself. You might even have a chip on your shoulder, like when someone comes towards you, you're have your nose a little bit in the air, you know. I feel like there's something about this energy that needs to change, and Spirit wants you to change it, or they want to change it. I feel like they're moving you. Six of Swords. Where are you taking Scorpio here? Okay. They're taking you to a brand new couple of Ace of Cups. So, this could be, you know, I mean, hopefully it's self-love, Scorpio. That's what I hope this means. Like, I hope they're taking you to a place where you understand how beautiful and wonderful you are. And I hope that you take this cup of love and put it all over yourself instead of mind fucking yourself about whatever this relationship is. I hope you just drench yourself in that love, because honestly, that's what's important. And the more we do that to ourselves, the more we love ourselves, the more other people can love us too, and the more able we are to love other people. Okay, so that's your challenge here, is this Lover's card. and all of that. It looks like there's healing and change and transformation and sorrow. And then that Ace of Cups, like beginning again. That's what you do, Scorpio. So this, want to know how this looks? It's like the Death card. When you dive in, when you drop this old belief or old, I don't know, it could be an idea, you know, about your life or about who you really are. It could be some dumb thing somebody told you when you were a kid and you still sort of believe it, you know. But once you let go of that and dive toward that light, I think it's like a whole new beginning. It's a whole new beginning in the way you see things, the way you interact with people, the way you see yourself, most importantly, right? So let's look at your advice. Your advice is to reach out because you have yourself kind of blocked off from spirit. Give me some more. Okay. All right. So what's coming out is the Ten of Wands and the Two of Cups. So like, I feel like, so the Two of Cups is about, well, it can be about a lot of things. It can be about love. And since you got the Lovers first out, I'm going to go with that first. So I feel like you have a lot of baggage about love, about what it is. I feel like you've been carrying it around since childhood. And I feel like you struggle with it. I feel like it's very emotional and you just can't. I feel like you're refusing to see that you even have this inner child wounding or something. You know what I mean? Or maybe you're carrying around so much baggage you don't understand who this Two of Cups is. This is your advice. See, you're so blindfolded here. That's the second time it's telling me you got a blindfold on. Ooh, that's too many. Tell me what's happening here for... Oh my God, here comes the Lovers again. So I feel like there's confusion here, or someone with a lot of choices. I feel like there could be a message coming in. I feel like it does feel good, like it excites you, and it's about that same Lovers that came out. So that's too many. Clarify the Lovers here. Yeah, I feel like whatever's going on with you, like over here in the, like the Four of Wands where you're healing and stuff, I feel like you might miss this opportunity. And I don't know, but it looks like it could be a message coming in. It's a passionate one. Maybe it's just like, hey, you want to go out dancing tonight or something like that. But I see you kind of like missing it or not taking this person up on it. You don't see the importance of this relationship, but already I do, because it's a soul friend. And I feel like it's someone that balances you out, brings you strength, and you either can't see it, or you feel like you don't have the value to receive it. This person, like I don't know. Tell me how Scorpio feels about this Lovers and this Two of Cups person. How does Scorpio feel? Hey, Dan. Hi. Happy spring, man. Okay. Here's how you feel. All right. You want a new beginning, Ace of Wands. You'd like to ask them on a date or accept their date. But Ten of Swords. Maybe walked away from you. Maybe you already called this over, because you have the death twice here, which is you, right? This could also be some kind of transformation that's going on here too. But this is someone that you can't get off your mind. So if you're wondering who this person is, it's the person that you can't stop thinking about. Six of Cups. I feel like there was a lot of loyalty here with this person. I feel like this could be like a past life person, like you had lives with them before. Maybe you knew them growing up. But I do see that you feel very comfortable with them. And I feel like there's a lot of love here, which is most likely why you can't stop thinking about it, Scorpio. So the outcome is the Ace of Swords. So let's see. You're getting you are transforming here, and you're getting like a new clarity on what you believe. Tell me what this is, Spirit. Clarify the clarity of belief for this one. So it's the Fool card. It's like diving all in. It's like trusting your soul. Yeah, your soul says it's time to walk through a new portal. Let's go. I see you doing it. Whatever you're finding out here transforms you. You're ready to fly, Scorpio. You really are. Yeah. Leaving behind and manifesting an end to a deep, deep wound. A deep wound. Three of Swords. Yeah. I see very fast change here with the Chariot. And that's the outcome. I feel like you're transmuting energy here. You're manifesting something better. You're manifesting forward movement. I feel like you, in the outcome column, I feel like you do trust your soul. And you're like, you're right. You're right, Spirit. Maybe you're like, I don't know, meditating and reaching in for your higher self, because I feel like your higher self's the one driving you here, you know. I feel like they're maybe even showing you how to manifest. I feel like there's an ending and then a brand new beginning, and then quick forward movement and balance between your soul and your human. It's like your fear doesn't run you anymore here. That's the outcome. That's the clarity you're receiving. You're like, I don't need to be afraid. I don't need to be afraid. You know, I have this fucking amazing soul. So I feel like that this is a big message, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be noticing some pretty cool epiphanies coming on in from your very own soul about where you want to go. I just see it. You know, like your soul really has somewhere special to go. And I feel like they're taking you through quite a bit of changes, right? It beginning with this, right? Because, I mean, you might even be moving here with the Six of Swords. They're taking you somewhere calmer. And there's a brand new couple up there. So whatever that might mean for you, Scorpio, I see it working out really good. So, yes, you get to do what you want about this person, like this lover, and Two of Cups. But I kind of feel like the advice was kind of saying, like, you really could miss this opportunity because you're so scared and like dragging around a bunch of shit that doesn't belong there. You know what I mean? Self-doubt, worry, fear. I sometimes feel like childhood wounding is the worst kind, you know, I think it's the hardest kind to let go of because it's been there the longest, you know. So, let's see here. 35, 41. Sagittarius is next. So Aquarius, everybody, for joining me. I'm glad you're here. And so we're on Sagittarius now. We're going to ask about the challenge that's coming up, your advice, and the outcome for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay, first card, the challenge is to rebuild after a tower, Sag. So it looks like something happened, made you kind of sad. I feel like you have a third eye chakra blockage and a throat chakra. Got quite a few. You got 2 5s here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Observe card, which is the Hangman. That's like the overall energy. So basically asking you to look at things from another perspective, like your soul. You know, looking at it from your soul's perspective. Like, I wonder what the plan was when my soul planned this, you know? So I see a tower, and I see you rebuilding it, and I see that as your challenge, is the rebuild, Sag. So let's see. It begins with your heart, is what it looks like. I do see angels around you as this is happening, so you are protected. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you're feeling a little bit down about it. 5 of Pentacles, like maybe you're not quite sure how to rebuild, you know, or even if you want to. I feel like there's a new door for some of you, and you're just too sad to like look up and see it. I feel like there's something here about this King of Cups. I feel like it's about leading with love. It's about meditation. It's about tapping in and like leading from a heart space. And wow, I see 6 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Something being made fair. Something balancing out. Letting go of something. And I feel like you're dragging around a lot of heartache after this tower. You know, like it's a lot. But I do see something happening here. The Page of Swords. So I feel like, I don't know if that's someone coming in or if that's you studying. Could be. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you are learning something new. And I feel like there's some kind of new idea coming in. Third eye, right? Ace of Wands. But remember, okay, so there is a new idea coming in. And then this card, 9 of Wands. So I kind of feel like there's some of you who are being torn between 2 things. You're being torn between your soul and your human part, you know, like your 5D consciousness and your 3D reality. Like you're being called to do 2 things. Rebuild, but your 3D self says, I can't sleep at night. I'm scared. I have all this baggage. I can't, you know what I mean? I don't want to open that new door. I don't care what's on the other side. So I feel like that's how some of you are feeling after this tower. And so the advice from Spirit is all about your third eye. Like it's blocked. You're refusing to see. You have it blocked. It's all of this pain and like the 9 of Wands, it's like being up all night crying, right? It's like nightmares, you know? Okay. So the third eye, I'm asking about it, and the Hermit and the Empress comes out. So I feel like what this is like what you're refusing to see is this piece of you that's divine. Like, I don't know if you just can't wrap your head around it, or if there's just been so much pain, you can't really understand your divinity here, but the advice is to seek it. Seek your higher self. Seek that piece of you that is the Empress. We all have it. She is intuitive. Oh my God, and here's the Emperor too. So, I feel like, who am I talking to? Sag? So yeah, you could be actually, this could actually be your advice, like lining up these two divine energies. You can go anywhere with that. I also feel like, I can't really not say this, but I feel like this could be about a love situation, you know, with the tower here. Like something happened, it broke your heart, and now you're like just blocked off and you're like being silent. And it could be because this is such a special relationship. It feels divine, it feels special to you. Give me more on be feeling to see. Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. I feel like, honestly, once you rebuild here, I feel like you did lose something, but I feel like something better is coming. It's a new beginning with someone who vibes with you at a very high level, Emperor, Empress level. A new beginning in 10 Pentacles. If this is not about a love situation, and it's just about your own walk, you know, which it can be. I feel like there's kind of like a coming together inside of yourself, a balancing that you've never even experienced before. I do feel like you do have control over whether you get to experience this or not, you know, because we all do. I mean, if you don't want to experience it now, you'll experience it later, but I feel like it's coming soon. And I mean, you have this ability to have a brand new beginning. It could either be, like I said, within yourself or with another person, but it's beautiful, whatever it is. 10 of Pentacles, Emperor, Empress, right? It's just that in order for you to see this as it is, the reality of it, the fact that it's a Emperor, Empress, a divine vibrational match, you have to work on opening your third eye and allowing those things to come through. And that would be why the Hermit is here, because that is all about going inside and talking to your higher self. And once you do that, the Empress, the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles all come out. So that's pretty interesting. And then at the bottom of the what I see 6 of Wands, very, very successful union, whether it's, you know, a love or it's just you finding you, balancing you. Okay, so next we have the outcome, and what I see is the throat chakra. I feel like you are going to be called to speak. Oh my God. Throat chakra is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. You might have a choice. You might have 2 people coming in to love on you. There might be a small competition between lovers. Wow, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Yeah, what's happening there with that 3 of Pentacles? Someone here wanting to work with you, right? I feel like one of these could be someone from your past that's hanging on to you. And maybe it was a little bit toxic. Could be like somebody, I don't know, that maybe drinks a lot or something like that. The devil is here. It's got dark energy around this one, whoever this is. 8 of, that could be you, feeling like very concerned, or maybe you're like really hanging on to this one person, right? But you do, I feel like you do know there's toxicity here, but there could be a reunion. 4 Wands is here, stable home. What else? I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius who has quite a few options here. I feel like you're talking to a bunch of people too. fun. Wonder who I'm talking to here. I feel like you have a ton of options here. You get to decide. You get to decide who you want to go with. But I feel like you're making some headway here. You do have a Wheel of Fortune moment here. You want to know what's clarifying that? Manifest. So, wow, and Two of Cups. I feel like there's some of you who are manifesting a relationship, a soul relationship, you know. That's what you're trying to work on, is manifesting this one. And I feel like it is coming. I feel like you're going to have a choice. And there are at least two. And I feel like one of them is somebody that either hangs on to you or you hang on to them. I feel like there's going to be a lot of like messaging back and forth, like text messages. And you're just kind of waiting. I feel like you're kind of in the observer role. Remember that observe card was at the bottom? I feel like you're kind of like watching like the whole thing play out and maybe making an informed decision, you know? Like you get to decide who it is, and you sure as hell do. And notice what you're in. Chariot. You could be moving, you could be getting a new car, you could be traveling to see somebody. There might be distance between a lover here. But wow. So I feel like one of them, I feel like you have a choice of two. Maybe more, but like I said, you do have a divine couple here, so there is that too. Sagittarius. Looks like you're gonna have a fun month of dating and stuff. Looks like there's quite a few people after you, Sag. That's fun. Alright, so Capricorn will be next. So if you're just joining me, thank you for joining me. Thanks for hitting the like button. I'm doing Capricorn now. Checking on my Capricorn subscribers. And tell me, Spirit, what's going on for Capricorn? We're looking for the challenge that's coming up for them, advice, and the most probable outcome. Challenge is Teach card. Okay. Wow. This is beautiful, Capricorn. Alright, so your challenge is the Hierophant card. I feel like maybe some of you are being called to teach. Teach, you know, things that you've learned. Lessons that you've already been through. Like Spirit is calling on you to talk to people, to help people. Could be just random people, or maybe you're actually being asked to speak publicly. That could be. The advice is to take this enlightenment when it comes. Like, it looks like someone's been hurt for a while, but the enlightenment is here. So three swords. Jump up on out of there. And the outcome is the Emperor. This is you stepping out of the shadows of your own life into the forefront because of the enlightenment that you've just received. Okay, so this is pretty cool, and I actually am loving where this message is going. So let's clarify with the lights here so I can see if we can get some more information for Capricorn. Oops. All right, let's see here. Okay, so you could be like, you could have just ended a karmic cycle or figured something out about karma that you didn't know before. Maybe you're teaching somebody about that. I feel like, yeah, I feel like maybe you've been in your head overthinking about karma and about how sometimes things isn't fair. Like, you offer love and they don't offer it back. Why is that? That's not fair. And I feel like you've been overthinking that. you know, feeling a little stuck. Like, I don't know. Here's another Hierophant card. You have this twice. So this Teach card and the Hierophant are the exact same card. Let's look at them together. You see, in one card, you're actually sitting down and teaching people. In this one, you're actually going up a ladder toward the light. So I feel like, honestly, there's something here about a karmic cycle being completed and you teaching about it, because you really did learn the lessons about it. You learned something, and it's worth sharing. It's valuable information. I feel like it was painful. I feel like it was very painful, but you did learn. So maybe you're teaching people how to close out karmic cycles, you know? Teaching people how to trust their own soul, how to tap into the soul, how to like actually step back and let that human piece of you quiet down for a minute, that part that feels like this, right? They see themselves as, this is your human being, like not really tied up, but you see yourself that way. You see what I'm saying? Like, what I feel like is you've completed this lesson, this karmic cycle of mind fucking yourself and overthinking things, because you've tapped in and you've gotten in touch with this piece of yourself, and it's now leading you. You know? What a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I feel like that's what you're teaching people about. I feel like it's going to make a lot of people happy, including you. Four of Wands. This is like a happy, stable home. So this could be like, just even this teaching thing really excites you, makes you happy, takes you next level. Next level, like less human, more soul-driven life. Happiness, just focusing on what that happiness is. Let's clarify the advice here. This advice is about like coming out of the isolation, right? Finding your power, finding your confidence, finding your courage to keep going forward, but mostly like understanding the power that you have inside that soul, right? I don't know if there's a lot of us who don't really know. And even if we do know a little bit, we don't know the extent of it, you know? I see like you're still kind of guarded, like you still don't really know if you want to let anyone in, right? But I feel like your advice is to tap in and lead with love. This could be about someone coming in that's like-minded, someone that leads with their heart, you know? Tell me more here. Sadness and isolation. What are you learning in the awakening part of this? It's too many. What are you learning as you awaken here? For Capricorn, what's Capricorn learning? Okay. Alright. I feel like you've really been tore up about something that hurt you. You know, it's something, I mean, Nine of Wands, you've nightmared about it. It's something that keeps you totally in a state of unhappiness, right? And it's got dark energy attached to it, which is telling me that these negative feelings you have are really controlling your human a lot. And that's the toxicity here. Like, it's being in this part where you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't want to see anybody, you don't want to even see your own soul, really, right? I see the Seven of Wands here, which is about spirit protection. It's about digging deep. It's about raising your vibe on purpose. And I feel like that's happening to you. Yeah. You actually have 3 kings in this pile, which makes a lot of sense because 4 kings makes the emperor, and that's the next card out in your outcome. I feel like in this isolation and You know, when you're in the little ball and then you bounce out of it. I feel like it's because you're learning one king at a time. Like first you understand something about your power with the King of Wands. You understand that you have some kind of abilities that are special. And then I feel like you're doing a little more meditating. I feel like you can feel it. Then you tap into this heart space. And then you start kind of living from that heart space. Maybe you're being kind to yourself, loving other people in a way that you didn't before. And then I see you like tapping into the King of Swords, which is like understanding some truth about yourself, about your soul. And that's what helps you bounce out of the ball that you're in, right? And get the enlightenment. Spirit's really working hard here. They're showing you like your power, your love, and your knowledge. And then the outcome is this. The Emperor, taking the lead of your own life. Let's see what's happening here. Clarify the Emperor for Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, so it's been a rough go. It's been a rough little go here, I feel like. There could have been somebody, like something ended 8 of Cups, right? Kind of made you feel shitty. Like, I'm all alone in the world and I fucking don't want to talk to nobody. And you kind of like ball up and you're like, Spirit, can you please heal my heart because it hurts so bad. I'm drowning in my emotions. And Spirit says, yeah, what you want, babe, it's yours. I feel like that's where the Emperor comes in. Like you're in, and it comes in while you're in this processing this pain, you know, because you see the enlightenment he has. Remember, you got all 3 of those kings there. So like little by little, you're collecting knowledge, and it's in this scroll. It gives you power. It gives you power to stand up and make a decision. What are you gonna do in this? What's the Emperor here for? Where are you taking Aquarius? I mean, not Aquarius, but Capricorn 10 of Pentacles. That's where. But you don't really see that coming, but I feel like it's going to come in really fast, like a tower moment. And I feel like it's got something to do with something like you're doing in this Emperor. You're taking the lead, you're sharing this knowledge, you're teaching. Your soul is leading you. And I don't know if you're getting famous, maybe. Are you maybe writing a book and it becomes a bestseller? I don't know. I don't know, but it looks really, really beautiful. So just keep working on that relationship with your higher self, because you've got somewhere specific to go, and it's beautiful, Capricorn. So just keep listening to that inner voice and those nudges and embracing those energies that come your way, like, you know, like the King of Cups. Okay, so Aquarius is next. So let's see, spirits, angels, guides. Help me give clear, accurate messages for Aquarius today. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, Aquarius subscribers. Tell me what they need to know, their challenge, their advice, and the most likely outcome, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, crown chakra. Okay. I feel like you're getting some kind of your challenge here is the crown chakra. Your advice is the Seven of Pentacles, and the outcome is the Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Wands. I mean, that's the word, God. I can't speak. Okay. So let's get some clarifiers on the challenge. Why is the crown chakra Aquarius's challenge? Tell me why. I will just shuffle a couple more times. Thanks, Spirit. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I'm on Aquarius. Thanks for hitting the like button, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Help my channel grow, so I really do appreciate that. So let's clarify the crown chakra for Aquarius. Okay. All right, so I feel like there is a gift coming, like it's Ace of Pentacles here coming out with the Emperor. So, this could be like your crown chakra. It could be on how to receive this blessing because it's a new beginning. And it's also like Emperor energy, which means like could be like starting your own business. It could be a person. It could be a father. It could be like a new beginning with a job, right? But what I see blocking you here is like overthinking, devil energy, 9 of Swords. So I feel like there's something really hurting you, basically. Got 8 of Swords, the devil. Let me show you. Look at all these sad cards here. This is in your challenge, right? So you've got something you're thinking too hard about. You've got the devil. You've got the 9 of Swords, which is like being up all night crying. And then the moon card, maybe something you didn't see. Or to me, it's saying like you're just drowning in emotions. Like, and that's why your crown chakra is blocked, right? But you do have something new. It's an opportunity. But it's like you might miss it. It's coming straight from spirit, but it's like you're so discontent, and I feel like maybe you're holding on to something. I feel like you have your heart blocked. You know, you're not letting anyone in. And the King of Swords. I don't know if you're dealing with an air sign, but you're an air sign, Aquarius, so this could be like the key to it all, to unlocking the crown chakra, you know, opening the crown chakra, is to get honest with yourself. King of Swords. He's very honest. Like, he's like, he takes his direction from spirit. He doesn't make a move without spirit in this specific card. Very, very tapped in. Sword down. He's not ready to just cut everybody out. Before he does anything like that, he talks to spirit, and he collects data. You know, he's like, what's the best thing here? And I feel like you're doing that, right? And so I feel like there could be some healing that still needs to happen in this first pile for the crown chakra. It's your challenge. It's your challenge to get out of this dark energy. It's something that you lost. It's something that you can't stop thinking about. I mean, the devil is here, so it could be meaning like an addiction or, you know, anything like that. But it looks to me more like you're hanging on to something. It could be really addiction, though, because person could hang on to addiction and then be hanging on to it so much that you don't really see the other realm, because that's what's happening in this card. You know, like this side is like spirit, and that's where the gift is coming from, but she's mostly in 3D. This is all right next to this devil card, so that's why I'm trying to make sense of it, right? Okay, so let's look at this Seven of Pentacles. This is a great one. This is your advice. It's about understanding your value. It's about putting more effort in because you're worth it. It's about understanding that you're worth it. I feel like that's what Spirit is kind of showing you here. The advice is to like pay attention, because I feel like you're going to be getting a lesson here. I feel like there's something here that's karmic that needs to, it's done. It's a done deal. It's over. I feel like it could be this stuff. This, whatever this devil card is. So it could be like about a Capricorn too, right? But your soul wants to lead you here to this beautiful Four of Wands, happy, joy, stability in your home. And I also feel like this Seven of Pentacles is really like, he's the tallest tree. And like, I'm not sure if you understand that, Aquarius. Like, I don't think you really understand your value in this forest that they have you in. This is the biggest mother tree. And it's just its job, when it's the biggest tree, to take care of all the smaller ones. Love, nutrients, water, right? And so you're really taking care of a whole entire forest of trees in this picture. And I feel like that's something I feel like Spirit is kind of trying to show you. Like, look at what you have done. Look at your beauty to me. Look at the people that you do love. You love so completely. And I feel like that's kind of what they want you to understand. I also feel like there's a lot of balancing coming with this knowledge. And I feel like you're seeing your own value, your own place in this universe, right? And so it changes you. You learn it, and it fucking changes you. Ace of Swords, clarity of belief. Do you see the butterfly? Whatever you're learning here, it changes you. Show me what these changes look like. I mean, you're going from this super sad kind of place to, I feel like you're cooperating with people. There's other people that are going to help you, and you know it. And now you're just fully able to cooperate with them. Clarity of belief. I feel like you're finding the justice in the situation, Aquarius. Things are balancing out, and you're understanding it. Success. That's come out in every single reading today. Six of Wands. So I feel like this could mean like you're gonna get famous for whatever you're doing, right? Yeah, okay. This clarity that you're getting, I mean, it takes you down a whole new road. I feel like you get emotionally stable. I feel like you decide completely that you are worth everything, and you choose yourself always. And this is actually what Spirit really wanted. This was like the end result. Like, choose you. Choose you. Choose the higher learning. You're meant for greatness. You're meant for fame. You're meant to change something in this world. And I mean, you've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, so I feel like you're getting in tune, you know? In tune with yourself, in tune with Spirit, all that is, but your higher self as well. And then walking to where you go. I feel like there's freedom coming from you. Here's how you get there, the Hermit. This is where you go inside and you seek your higher self. And you say, Spirit, like, I'm not really quite understanding what's happening here. And Spirit's like, hey, let me show you. So, That's what I see for you, Aquarius. I feel like you're being, things are coming clear to you, like why certain things, you know, might have happened to change your path. Because I feel like your path is a little bit different than the one that you maybe were on before. I feel like you're meant for something really great. It's just that I don't know if you can see that value in yourself. So I think that's what's happening with this. With this reading, I feel like you're being shown. But you do have a part in it, you know. You have to seek it and ask for it and all of that. Okay, so now we are on Pisces. So we're going to ask spirit angels, guides, ancestors, and archangels to help us with this reading. Pisces, you got the Lover's card. That was the only one that got that is Scorpio also got that as their first card out. So I don't know if you're Pisces dealing with the Scorpio, maybe not. Maybe you just have it in your chart. I don't know. Okay, so you've got love, you've got the Hermit, and you've got the Six of Swords, healing. The outcome is healing. The advice is to seek spirit. And the first card is the Lover's card. So, like, you have maybe a choice to make in love. Bottom of the deck is the solar plexus, followed by the Teach card, Hierophant. So, I feel like what they're saying is, like, pay attention to your solar plexus. That's how your higher self is trying to speak to you. Like, you might feel it in that area. So, pay attention to the solar plexus. And let's ask about the Lovers for Pisces spirit. Okay, so there's a choice here, and maybe it's been a struggle. Maybe you had a fight with someone. Maybe you just can't cooperate with someone, right? Let's ask it more about the Lovers, please. Okay, I feel like there's someone here that's confused, maybe has many options in this Lover situation. There could be a earth sign here, and you're trying to maybe let go of them. Maybe they made you an option. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, right? But, or it could be just somebody that's stable, has a lot to offer. Maybe they have money, you know. But I feel like this is your challenge, and I feel like it was the struggle, and you're having to let that go. I feel like you, wow. So you're letting it go, and then the Six of Wands comes out saying you will be successful at letting it go. And I feel like you're finding the justice in this situation. You could be dealing with, man, you got Gemini is the Lovers. Justice is Libra. Yes, those are the only. And then you've got the Hermit, which is Virgo. So I feel like you're having to let something go. And I think you're going to do it. I think you're going to heal from that completely. I think you're focusing on something else, possibly your own stability. You realize you're fine without anyone in your life, and maybe you're having some sort of success on your own. Yeah, there's an old cycle in with the World card. I feel like you're closing out a cycle that's been going on way too long. It's got something to do with arguing, like not cooperating together with a person, a lover, right? It could be about someone having more options than you, or just putting everything else in front of you. It doesn't even have to be another person. It could be a job or money or whatever. And you're just kind of like, I'm fucking tired of this. Like, it hurts me on a daily basis. So I see you kind of slowly letting something go and winning, like you're really letting it go. And you do see the justice on why that happened. I think it might have changed who you are. Tell me what did they find out? What is the justice? What is the justice for Pisces here? Tell me, how are they finding balance and justice out of this? Okay, so you're getting some kind of clarity. Yeah, on, yeah, Nine of Wands. Why? That's the Justice card. I feel like that's what's happening here. You're understanding why. The Nine of Wands. It's about having a lot of pain, and you're asking yourself, why does love always bring me pain? Why am I always, and you feel guarded about it. But the flip side of the Nine of Wands, you know me, I gotta tell you, it's really about understanding that all the lessons that you learned from it are valuable, and that you can use that helping other people. Like, it's very, very valuable in this world. You know? And I think that's what you're understanding is like, oh, I get it now. I get why I've been fucked over so long, and I get why, you know, like, this cycle has to close. Because I've learned all the lessons. It's time for me now. It's time for me to teach. It's time for me to use this knowledge and help other people. That's what I see happening here in the challenge part. I feel like the challenge is to actually understand that. Like, understand that Nine of Wands turnaround. It's like going from a victim to a teacher, you know, an aha moment, like, oh my God, I finally get it. Okay, so we're clarifying this C card, right? This is actually about going inside. It's the Hermit card. Like, Spirit, will you please, I'm ready to receive, right? Spirit's like, okay, here you go. Here you go, you're wanting to receive. Here's a brand new beginning. It could be about love. It could be a message of love. It could be a brand new beginning with one of your children. Maybe maybe there was something that happened, right? See another child here. Page of Wands. I see you feeling like you don't want to look at it. You don't want to make a decision. Tell me more about that Two of Swords. Why is that here? I feel like you have a decision to make here, and you don't want to see the truth about it. That's too many. Okay. So, it's about the High Priestess. It's about using your intuition. It's about talking to your higher self and saying, like, just help me just know, please. Help me just know. Yeah, I see new stuff coming in, new knowledge. Page of Swords. So you basically have 3 pages in this pile when you're seeking. So you have a new beginning, you have a Page of Cups, you have a Page of Wands, you have a Page of Swords. So there could be someone with 3 children. There could be someone who has 3 brand new beginnings happening. You know, brand new roads, something that you love to do, something that's passionate, and something that is very valuable, you know, very, very valuable. And even beyond that, it's like it's your wishes come true. So your advice is to seek that higher self, that intuition, that High Priestess inside yourself, you know, because I feel like you have a whole bunch of new stuff, new beginnings. And like I said, like it might not be for everyone, but there's 3 kids here. So if there's like a division between you and a child. I mean, I see it working out. I see that coming together. I feel like love, like, because look at, she's got like just love coming out of her heart space there. So I feel like that's what's happening. And it's been very sad, like 3. So something here really hurt you. That's why you're inside, right? So tell me about this outcome. It's the 6 of Swords. Healing begins. This is about spirit involvement in your life, This is about spirit saying, okay, you've been here long enough. We're going to show you the truth about who you really are. We're going to tell you some stuff that you didn't know before. That's all honest to God truth. Again, it really shows someone out grounding, out like trying to meditate and get closer to spirit, right? But I feel like what they are kind of telling you is like the new beginning begins by following something that makes you feel happy. Knight of Wands. So, like, I'll just show you what I'm talking about on this card. Like, she's marching to the beat of her own drum. Like, look at the fire. Look at that fucking pony back there, just wild and crazy. And, like, they're saying to you, like, this is how you heal. You start doing things you love to do. Start doing them. It's called self-love, but, just do things that make you excited inside, I feel like you're going to be balanced in your own strength, understand, like, not only are you strong, but you're gentle and you're kind and you're starting to like see the whole entirety of who you are as a person. Like you have this beautiful soul that's just pure love. You have this beautiful mind that takes you anywhere you want to go. I really feel like you're just really learning to love yourself here, Ace of Cups. Tell me more about healing. I feel like you're loving yourself here. I feel like that's the clarity that you're receiving as the healing begins. I feel like what you realize is that it all comes from within you. Like you're the one that does the transforming. You're the one that seeks the soul and accepts the soul, right? You're the one that changes the energy, balances it. Like you're not 100% human and you're not 100% soul. You're both. And this is like finding a balance and accepting both pieces of you, both. One of them is so magical and powerful. And I feel like, honestly, the outcome is that. Like you figuring that out. Like how powerful you really are. Because I feel like you've gone through a lot. There's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of like, I don't know what to do next. But all the way through it, Spirit is saying like, just reach for me. And it's your own soul that's saying it. So it's not like I'm asking you guys to join any kind of weird cult or anything. I'm just like saying like, dig deep, go inside. You have this beautiful higher self that is right there and has this beautiful plan. And what I see is it's about love. It's about clarity. I feel like there is someone that is a great match for you. I see 1, 2, 3 new beginnings and an end to an old cycle and then a brand new life in the new cycle, the World card. It's like you step from one reality into another, and that's what's happening here. So that's what I see for you guys, Pisces. I hope that made sense for you, and good luck on your soul journey. Thank you for joining me, and I love you guys. Have a great day.